Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Star Control 3. Now, we want to wait for something to happen. I guess I'll turn it up. And it's not going to happen for quite a few days. I'm going to head over to the Earthling system, just to sit around and pick up some stuff.
Hi, how can... Talk to...
This is basically the only way I know to advance the game now. There's, oddly enough, a lot of points like this in the game, so... You'll probably see me pick up a lot of resources and population and stuff. Okay, that's fine. But, yeah, I will be back. It'll happen around day 87 or 8, so I'll be back when that happens. Alright. So we're gonna wait here for it to happen. It'll play happen soon. Maybe? There we go.
Captain, we have found a beacon in space that says the war for control of the stars has dragged on long enough. Meet me tomorrow in orbit around Calliope 2 to discuss terms for a mutually agreeable end to the war. Signed, Plexer, Chief Executions Officer for the Ploxis.
That's an intimidating name. Well, let's see, Chief Execution Officer. Pardon.
Good question. We have no idea.
Alright.
We're on it.
So, we gotta go to, that place. So, let's go, do it. Let's see. Here we go. And Calliope 2. And we'll just wait until the next day, I guess. There we go.
Greetings, little Earthling. I am Plexor, Chief Executions Officer for the Great Cox Empire. My ship is the Plaxos Prime, a precursor vessel like your own, only bigger and better. Well. It looks like the war is going badly for the Little League.
I don't know if it's going badly considering I'm taking all his allies. These are the Ploxis. They are basically Bela Lugosi and a bunch of Eastern European stereotypes that are naked birds. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yes, we know that. We know everything about you. We've had our eye on you for some time now, human. We admire the way you control your empire.
You empire? Hey man, it's not an empire, bro. Bird bro.
Sure, free. Sure, it's free, huh? Free? How is it free? You the dictator of the free sentience.
Am I? No.
You expect me to believe that? But you are the dictator. You dictate everything that happens, no? You have the big guns, no? What you say, go, no?
Pretty much. But yeah, elected.
Just like the dictator, no?
No. What's your point?
Now you start to truly see. Take your other league members. If they no like your judgments, how's they gonna throw you out, huh? Attack you precursor vessel? It will not happen.
You could at least be consistent. Called it a wessel earlier. Yeah man, I would leave.
You really believe that? Ah, boy, you naive. The League does not try to challenge you because they know you can pulverize them. So the League just give you lots of the grief. Why you listen to them little whiners, them pathetic little peacock, them manipulative siren, them bizarre little oars, them grunting Urquan brutes. All those races screaming to you for more planets. Why you listen to that filth? You could put them all in their place so quick.
I don't know why he calls the Urquan like brutes. I mean, they're violent, but they're intelligent. They're quite, they're really intelligent. That's not how we do it in America, space America.
Look, you a nice boy, but you naive. Look, you and me. We the two most powerful beings in the quadrant, eh? You as leader of your charming little league, and me as supreme leader of all the crooks.
El Supremo. It's about this.
Blah. Those toadies? I put up with their posturing to soothe their egos. But it is my masterful manipulation of the Doogs that provides the backbone of our entire empire. Just as you are the backbone of your empire. Those bumpkins would be lost without you. We should join together.
Well, obviously, we shouldn't do that because they're evil. But they mentioned the fact that their manipulation of the Duke is the backbone of their empire. I took all the Dukes away from them, so yeah, man, you're not in my league, bro.
Secretly, quietly. Think about this, Earthling. Imagine where the Katang would be without my little doogies. Another bunch of tin-plated petty tyrants with delusions of competence. And the Dak-Tak-Lak Pack? Do you seriously think either race could have conquered anything, let alone half the quadrant?
Let's not insult them. Let's be civil at least. Why not?
The Katang are notoriously lazy. They do not keep up the infrastructure necessary to build a galactic empire, because they only get all juiced up when they are embroiled in rampant violence. They have the appetite for conquest, but not for control. The Katang evolved that way on their volcanic war world back in our home quadrant. They were nothing when we found them. They had conquered nothing more than a few systems. By trying to subjugate everyone and everything, they made enemies of every race in the entire sector. They were fighting a losing battle on a 5-front war when the ploxis met them. They had pathetic supply lines because it is beneath their warriors' dignity to perform the grunt work of maintaining their own colonies. They were headed for the big, embarrassing defeat. The neighbor races, they got juiced up to celebrate the fall of the local bully. And that would have been the end of the Katang. Except we intervened. We saw potential in the big bullies and knew how to manipulate them to our uses. We gave them the supply lines and logistics they lacked. And they won. To placate their gargantuan little egos, we pretend they are full partner in the crooks. But they are no more than my strong right arm, just as the ducks are my smart, left brain.
Oh, I guess we can ask how they. Yeah, let's put it this way.
It is their smarts that makes them so manipulable. The Dak-Tak-Lak Pack are utterly predictable. All I have to do is tell them that I am seeking precursor treasure in the most efficient manner possible. And they stay loyal forever. They can easily calculate how many more artifacts they can extract with Katang firepower and Doog slave labor than they can on their own, or allied with you. In return for my cooperation, I get their research expertise. The more ruthless I am, the more they appreciate my methods. They don't understand how subservient they are to me, or how I enjoy their suffering when I withhold resources from them to keep them subservient.
Huh. What a dick. Now, we don't... the decks are not really, competent, I guess. Let's see. What's a good option here? Yeah, what about this?
They would never do that. That is not the efficient way to work. Well, that's not possible. They would never. Do you know something? Where is your proof?
I just said I wasn't going to say anything.
The Doogs are the reason the Crux controls so much territory. And the ploxis are the reason the Doogs behave. The Katang and the Daktaklakpak both continually need the Doog colonies to produce materials for them. But only I control the Doog production. When I wish to punish the Katang, I hold back Doog resources from them. Maybe send more to the Daktaklakpak. When I wish to punish the Daktaklakpak, I withhold resources from them. When they do as I say, they get the resources they need. Over time, they have learned to do my bidding, while still thinking of themselves as equal partners.
Well, he's gonna have a rude awakening when when he figures out that he doesn't have any Doogs left. Does that actually work?
You can only think of how you little league, you plucky band of free sentience would react to such tactics. But my system is the very soul of efficiency. Using resources as reward and punishment to provoke servitude and humiliation is the most ancient lesson in the universe.
Well, I politely disagree.
Admit it. You get juiced knowing that others are beneath you. You get the big thrill when they are forced to admit they are beneath you. Oh, of course, they may not openly say they are groveling, but they know it, and you know it, and they know you know it. And you enjoy their debasement as much as old Plexor enjoys debasing his allies.
These guys are really stupid. No, poophead.
On the contrary, my little ally. When I see my allies change their behavior to curry my favor, I know they are bowing to me. I laugh when I see this squadron of an obstinate Katang warlord beaten by you League forces because I refused to reinforce them. And I cackle with glee when I see the squadron of a properly obeisant warlord succeed because I reinforced his ships instead. I make them not only bend the knee to me, I make them compete for the privilege. They fight to abase themselves the most, and they don't have time to rise up to fight with me for power, because they are too busy holding each other down. Except the lowest among them, who have none but the dukes to bully. It's perfect. Their suffering is exquisite. And don't claim that you don't relish it too. You choose like me.
Actually, we're not, because we don't give our allies anything, except the Spathy who left, so they're not our allies anymore. Bitch. I guess they're supposed to be rats, but they look like birds.
Oh yes, you do.
Oh wait, bro. Yeah, man.
Oh, you are not.
Of course I am.
But the truth is that you do this too. Can you honestly tell me that you have parceled out all resources evenly? Or worse, by need?
Nope. Yes, I have. I'm gonna lie to him.
Liar!
Damn it! No, I'm honest. Yeah, I'm fair. Just for me.
Fair? Fair? Why be fair? You know damn well that the pathetic bottom feeder Spazi are not your equal. You know that you are more evolved than the idiotic saprophytic Mycon. You know that the rest of the races are nowhere near you, or they would be in your seat now. But you were able to build and fly the precurser vessel, and not them. They're losers. Admit it.
Now, why would I do that? If he knows so much about us, he seriously think that's true. If he seriously thinks that's true, what about the Tremor? I mean, the Tremor are like the Shinjesu were the leaders of the Alliance before us, and he's totally wrong about the Spathy. Spathy are my most important bros. Yeah, dude. Bro.
Very noble. I may vomit. Those are very pretty little words. But the reality is very different. You know that you better than your allies. That is why you look so hard for your precurser potential. You know that you are better. You secretly enjoy keeping your equals beneath your boot, and they fight twice as hard to find someone else to keep beneath their boot. Know what I mean?
This doesn't happen at all in the League, actually. I mean, everybody would probably just dump on the Utwig, I guess. I have no idea what you mean.
I think you do. I think you know the drill a lot more than those other sentient races of yours. Take your ship, for example. You know you get a thrill by flying that precursor vessel, but the part that juices you is knowing that you the most, how you say, badass sentient in town. And knowing that everyone else knows it too.
Only doing my duty.
Oh, you only doing your duty. Oh, you make me weep the big tears of tenderness over how you must suffer. Flying around in the big lonely precursor vessel with no other little leaguer in their own precursor vessel. Admit it. You would hate it if all the other sentient races had their own precursor vessel. A vessel as good as yours, or better. Then you not be so big anymore. You just another little crater jockey in the big pool of precursor vessels. Admit it, you would hate that.
If I could build more precursor vessels, I totally would. And I'd probably, well, there's no real use in putting them on other people. But, you know, whatever. But, yeah. Yeah, let's say this. Just to, like, drive him crazy.
Of course. But you cannot deny that our destinies are crossed, interconnected. We can be the bitter enemies or the allies. We could tear the galactic core apart, or we could have peace together.
Huh. Yeah, man. Food chain. We ate food, bros.
Ah, but you would be my equal. You have the precursor vessel, and I have the precursor vessel. We would be true equals.
Yeah.
An excellent question. You got the spunk. I like that. The fact is that you would always have your precursor vessel to keep the balance of power.
Not good enough.
It is the best offer possible. Think of all the precursor relics that go to waste. When we are the enemies, you get some, and old Plexor gets some. What a waste, when we could share them all.
No. Yeah, man. You don't share.
How you want? Look, I only want the relics so I can own everything in the galaxy. You want the relics to save the galaxy. We can do both. Besides, I want the galaxy saved too. I have no power if it is gone. And let's just say the dracula pack may not be the best at solving the problem.
See, he just admitted that their faction sucks. Yeah, man.
Why, I'll tell them not to. You are infuriating, you little earthling. You drive the hard bargain. Very well. I shall put you in charge of all the precursor dig sites. You will direct all precursor findings. If the Dax complain, I shall threaten to give them no more, and let them leave the Crux when they inevitably threaten to go. Not a bad acquisition. A whole league for a few idiotic dracula pack. There. How about that?
I wish you could, like, record people saying stuff like this and just play it to other people. Yeah, man, you're being flim-flammed.
I make you the greatest merger offer in the history of the galaxy. And you compare me to some flim-flam human? How dare you?
Yeah, man, you con everybody.
Let us join forces and enjoy the service of enemies and allies alike. We can live on the greatest planets with fleets of servants to do our bidding. No race will dare cross us. No more of the pesky spoiled brats for allies. And we can enjoy the precursor treasures even more, knowing nobody else can have them, and everybody else suffers so.
Huh. Yeah, man, I think you're starting to get desperate.
Then do it for you allies. You will regain your friends the Spazzy and the Chimera. We can put them back together.
Hey, man, the Spathies still tell us tons of stuff, bro. Yeah, call us bluff.
The Chimera never were an Eternal One summoning device. We invented that tale for your benefit. We made sure we could take advantage of any little thing that could look suspicious and blow it up into huge doubt. We can restore the Chimera to life if you join with us.
No, that's not true. They can't do it.
If you can.
Totally can.
No. We have no idea what happened to the Supox. Frankly, that disturbed us to not know. We just assumed that you were careless and misplaced a race. Now that we have been honest with you, you can join us. No?
Nope.
This means I can show you no mercy. You will become just another race to crush under the boot of the Crux. I warn you, Earthling. I cannot lose. I am invincible.
Hey, that's what Boris said in GoldenEye. Then he exploded. That's true.
No, you do not understand. I cannot lose. I have the bomb.
A bomb.
So, the Earthling is not so high and mighty now. I speak of the Eternal One bomb. When we followed the rainbow wells to the galactic core, we found the biggest cache of precursor artifacts ever. The bomb summons the Eternal Ones to feast upon the galaxy. The Crux cannot lose, because if we lose, we blow up the entire galaxy.
Huh. No.
You think I lie? I have been saying the truth to you more than you deserve. We have the bomb that summons the Eternal Ones, and we will control the stars of the Kasari Quadrant and the galaxy beyond. And anything the ploxis cannot control, we will gladly destroy. We'll see who wins when you lose. Either way. You ill-mannered little idiot. I see that the human did not fall too far from the tree when he gained sentience. You are still a boorish little monkey. With your foolish insult, you have just guaranteed a long and bloody war for you and your little league. You have just signed the death warrant for countless innocents. And you will always have to go to your grave, knowing you could have prevented it if you just had not been such the gauche little primate. Goodbye! When next we meet, I shall be gloating over you helpless little monkey carcass.